I'm Lisa Eastman from the Farmersville Chamber of Commerce, and I'm here to find out a little bit more from Chris at CP Roofing and Exteriors. Chris, let me start first. How does it feel to be voted by the Farmersville Times for the Reader's Choice Awards for the Roofer of the Year?
Good morning, Lisa. Thanks for having me. That's an interesting surprise. I'll say surprise just because it's not anything I ever contemplated. It is, however, obviously a great honor. The reality of it is, to me, it's not about the award. It's the acknowledgement of the fact that we're actually accomplishing what we set out to do, which is make a difference in the community and be there for people. We consider ourselves more of a resource than anything else. So the fact that people see that now is, like I said, it's an acknowledgement of the fact that we're headed the right direction.
Very good. Well, what's the hardest part of finding a roofing contractor?
The hardest part of finding a roofing contractor is the situation that would prompt you to do so, in my opinion. Nobody really wants to do that to begin with. Nobody wants to find a roofing contractor because you're only doing that because something has happened to cause that. Typically in wonderful Texas, we get thrown a few curveballs by Mother Nature, and post-storm, it is a bad situation for homeowners. That roof protects everything that you own and everything that you value, your family and all of your belongings. And to think that that might be damaged and might be compromised causes people to be a great deal of stress, obviously. And then you add to that the fact that you're not the only one that knows the storm came through. All of the storm chasers out of state know that the storm came through, and all of the local people know as well. And all those storm chasers flock to your neighborhood and they're all knocking on your door. And that intensifies that stress naturally. You got 50 people knocking on your door that you don't know that are all telling you, oh, you have to do this, you have to do this. I think it really does push people quicker than they want to be pushed. The key with finding a contractor is slow the thing down, slow the process down, know who you're dealing with, know who's knocking on your door, do your research. Don't be afraid to ask the hard questions. Don't be afraid to get to know the people. And the main thing, like I said, is slow that process down and make it your comfort level rather than allowing someone else to decide how quickly you're going to do something.
What should people know when they're filing a claim?
The main thing with filing the claim is understanding that it's a long process. That initial phone call is very easy. Hey, a storm came through last night, as you well know. I may have some damage to my roof. That part's simple. What people don't understand is you can actually back that off a little bit and know where you stand. Give us a call and we'll be happy to come out, take a look at the property. Keep in mind that if your roof is damaged, obviously, typically you have other things that are damaged as well. And it's a good idea to know where you stand prior to making that initial phone call. Make sure that the phone call is even necessary. We're always happy to come out and look at it. If there is damage, we'll tell you that. If there's not, we're going to tell you that as well. We're here for you. Like I said, we're a resource. And once you make that initial phone call, like I said, it is a long process, and our being there means you have an advocate looking out for you. That adjuster's there for the insurance company. It's nice to have somebody that's on the roof with that adjuster that's looking out for your best interest. And that's what we're here for. Once that process starts and it kicks in, the nice thing about us being up there is we already have that rapport established with the adjuster and with the insurance folks, and we're on the same sheet of music. So we can help walk that process through and make it a lot less painful for you.
Well, what makes CP Roofing and Exteriors unique and different from other contractors?
I like to think what sets us apart is exactly what pushed me to open the company. We had been traveling with the military for a number of years, and this is the first time in a long time we had actually been settled in a community that we considered ourselves part of, and it was the first time that I really had a chance to back up and take a look at that. And what I saw was, during storm season, an almost state of panic, and it was an uncomfortable situation for people. And I was like many of the clients, I'm sure, even the news agencies were all over it during that first storm season that we were here, talking about how people had been taken advantage of, had their money taken by contractors. And I knew we could do a better job. I saw a need for something different, and we wanted to be that difference. So I like to think that's what sets us apart, is the fact that we're not chasing the almighty dollar. We're there for the client, and we're there to make the process comfortable and look out for our clients, and I think that's the important piece.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate what you do for the Chamber of Commerce, and we'll be able to let people know a little bit more about roofing contractors and what they need to do and who they need to call. Thank
Perfect.
you.
Thank you very much.